Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Scrapping Like a Lady. I have been missing in action for, let me hit his trash can, for a few weeks now. So I thought I'd come on here and give a very light explanation. The girls just had so much going on. And so I needed to step back and reassess quite a few things in my life. And so that's what I did. From graduations, I had to go and fly to El Paso with my son-in-law becoming a sergeant major, and now they're here, they're at my niece's house, and then they have to check into their new military quarters in about a month or so. So my niece has a great big old house, and it's very kid friendly. She has 3 kids, Kim has 5 kids. So there are currently 7 boys and 1 girl and 4 adults in my niece's house. And I think my niece's house is a little under like 4,000 square feet or something like that. So it's plenty big for everybody, right? My house is not very kid friendly. My house never has been kid friendly. Even when I had my children at home, my 4 kids, I believe in, these are my things, you are my thing, and if I say don't touch them, then they don't touch them. So I never kid-proofed my house. I honestly, I don't even believe in kid-proof in my house. I'm just like, watch your kids and you don't have to worry about him hurting himself, you know. So I never did any of that. And they all survived. In fact, I've never even had an incident where, you know, my furniture hurt my kids or any of that stuff. I don't even know how that crap happens, but oh well, it's not here. There is nor here nor there. So that's what all last week consisted of. I left on Thursday, and I have his award, and I need to go get it framed at Hobby Lobby. I want to put it in a really nice frame. It's a very big achievement for him to have made Sergeant Major. I forget how many thousands of people are under him now, soldiers. So that's that. And Pam's trying to call me. Pam, I ain't talking to you right now. You're going to have to wait. And so, yeah, the week before that, my husband and I had a very big disagreement. And some stuff went down, y'all. That's all I got to say. It was a big disagreement. And oh girl, he almost came close to the clips. You hear me? Clip, clip. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It was just hot and heavy. I'll give you a little snippet. I know y'all so nosy. Y'all know y'all want to know. Well, it was over several things, and one of the thing, of course, is what, guys? Ecuador. So yeah, I mean, that might seriously be the end of the Coopers, is this ordeal. My not moving to Ecuador. And if it comes to that, you know, I'm just, it does. Because like I say, or like I think, you know, all things don't last always, and I'm all right with that. You know, yes, I love my husband. It has nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with my being my own individual person and wanting certain things in my life and not wanting certain things in my life. And that's just not something I want. I don't want that exclusion you know, of my family members and life. And he's like, oh, it's not going to be like that. Well, that's what it sounds like. That's what it seems like. That's what it feels like. Then I've just got to go with my emotions. So with all that being said, it was not good, y'all. It was like, girl, let me get these papers drawn up and relieve you of your duties. So that's what I did. What we've talked about it and everything like that, and I am trying to be open-minded. I think, like in all things with my husband, he thinks that if he wears me down, then he will get what he wants. But as an older, stubborn, rebellious woman, yeah, I don't see that happening. So that was a full week of super drama. So that's week number 2. And my third week, I forget what happened, but yeah, it's just been a lot. So when I'm not feeling my best, I kind of shut down. Like, I don't feel like talking to people. I don't feel like, you know, any of that. Because if you're not going to be your best, you ought to stay away from folks. And so that's what I did. But now I'm back. Happy me. And it's all good, you know. Have we, my husband and I, resolved issues? No, we haven't resolved anything. But, and ironically, it was a heated argument for about 10 minutes that sizzled out after that. And we were laughing and joking after that. But what we said in those 10 minutes really had a lot of, for myself, mental sorting out to do, you know, and for him too, I'm sure. I don't know. I ain't up in that mind of his. Oh, Jesus, can you imagine? So yeah. And then there was an issue with Logan, you know, that I had to deal with. Logan is such a lovely person, you guys. I'm going to do a video. In fact, I'm going to do a video this evening. I'm going to put out 2 vids today. And I'm going to sit and talk to Logan in his room. His room is about to be totally remodeled. Some years back, I remodeled their bathrooms. They both have bathrooms. So their rooms are here and their bathrooms are there, right? And their bathrooms look the same. Like, I have the same floors in, the same sinks in. They have different shower curtains, you know, just because Cameron likes what he likes. And you should give them that opportunity. But I want to have their bathrooms repainted, so I got to call my painter. And I need some walls freshened up as well, so he needs to come and do that. We had some foundation issues, and so we have some cracks in the ceiling that needs to be repaired. So I need to call him out for he can do some stuff. In fact, I'm gonna give him a call today. The guy that I've used for the last, I don't know, 15 years, his name is Juan. He's a sweet Christian man. I started, if a client says, oh, I need a painter, I'm like, oh, here, oh, here, oh, here. Girl, he got so busy, I wasn't able to even get him. Miss Lisa, I can't see you for like, I don't know, 2-3 months. I'm like, So anyways, but he's more than a painter. He actually is a complete handyman, so he can do a little bit of everything. My neighbor across the street is the one that introduced me to him, so, and he's extremely reasonable, you know. So yeah, I need to call him and get on his books, apparently. I have another handyman. He came, he's my client's I'm all over here, y'all. He's my client's husband. And the ice maker on the patio, the tubing was leaking. And I'm sure my husband could have fixed it, but my husband ain't about that kind of life anymore. So I have to call Juan and my little handy people. So he came, he fixed that. And then he came to my business and fixed my sink. And I'm like, dude, how much do I owe you? He came out to my house twice. I'm like, how much do I owe you? How much? Let me pay you something before you leave today. No, no, no. When I get everything done, then I'll send you a bill. Well, it's been 2 months now, and he ain't sent me a bill. His wife came in to see me for some Botox the other day, and I was like, Carol, I need to pay your husband. And she was like, Lisa, don't worry about it. He'll deal with you when he deals with you. I'm like... So anyways, I need to have him come out. I want to have some more stuff done. I want to have my front door replaced. I want a wrought iron door put up. I want a bad butt one. You know, I don't want nothing simple. I want it to be all of that. And then I want to have some of that turf grass put down. I want a breezeway walking from my back patio to another back patio where I want to house my sauna and jacuzzi, because I'm not about a swimming pool. We got a swimming pool in our community. I can literally walk right down one street and be at our community pool. But one, I don't want the maintenance of a pool, because all I'm going to do is throw a bunch of mosquitoes in there, because I can't never balance out that chemical, you know, all that chemistry you have to do for having a swimming pool, you know. And I know you can have people come out and all of that. I wouldn't swim enough to justify spending, you know, $80,000 on a swimming pool right now. So I'd rather go ahead and use that and get my jacuzzi and my sauna and all my other stuff, and get it the way I want. If Willie and I was to come to the end of our marriage, I was going to buy my house from him. And I know that sounds crazy because this is Texas and I get half of everything, but I didn't want anything. So I told him I'd take $100,000, you know, if we sell the other house. But that's all. And that's saying a lot, because I could potentially get a lot of money if we split stuff. But I don't need all that. This girl's doing fine on her own. So I didn't need anything. But I think we're going to work things out. I mean, we still love each other, so we have to either love each other enough to stay together, or love each other enough to let each other go, you know. And you can love somebody and be apart. I told him, can we still get together for fun? He was like, I'm something else. But girls, y'all know I'm real, right? I just bring it straight. I don't sugarcoat nothing, you know. Some of these YouTubers, you know, people get on here and they're like, oh, my life is so wonderful, and make all the Instagram, look at all the money I spent, look at my good life, don't you wish you had all of this? Honey, boom. Everybody got the same kind of life. We have our ups, our downs, our crap, you know, things we just have to deal with. And if it's good, I'll show you it's good. And if it's crap, I'll show you it's crap. So yesterday, Alan's sister, Allison, came to my work, and she was such a blessing. You know, she's a nurse too, and I'm like, hey, can you do that blood draw over there? Can you do this blood draw over here? She was her off day. She came and bought me coffee and snacks and all of this stuff. She went and left and went and got me some tacos, and I ate those for dinner. I shared one with Willie, and I ate the other one. But she buys these bubble teas for me, and I mean, she must have bought like 9 different pastries and stuff. I was like, this girl right here, she's just so sweet. I absolutely love her. You know, I'm like, she's climbing up the best friends list real quickly. Yeah, she's just, not because she does stuff for me, just because I adore her. I adore the way she is, like, she's very blunt, candid, honest. You know, she just has this look on her face like, here's what it is. You know. And I love that, you know. We all have our issues. She has her issues, you know. And I have my issues. But I need to find her a man. Yes, that's what I need to do, Jesus. I'm like, you need a man, girl. That's what you need. You need some loving in your life. So, not some crazy loving, because she's had some exes that are cray-cray. So, I need to get her a non-crazy one. If that's even possible, dude. You know, there's this one guy, and it's not that he has an attractive face or body or any of that. His personality makes him super attractive. Like, I would never marry again, you know. They say it's better to marry than burn. So I guess if I wasn't married, I just wouldn't be doing nothing that's going to cause me to burn, if you know what I mean, you know. So all of that will cease down there. But, because if you get in a relationship, they're going to want to, you know, and I could not even imagine myself being sexually with anybody other than my husband. Like, I just don't want to. Just, ugh, the thought of it just grosses me out. So, maybe that would wear off over time, you know, but I lost my husband, y'all. I lost my husband. So, and I told him that. I was like, you know what? He was laying next to me, and I was like, I love you. And he's like, I love you too. He's so funny because he even says it in his sleep. He'll turn over and like, I love you, Lisa. I love you. I love you. I love you. And it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, and he'll turn over, and then, you know, several hours later, he just does it again. It's so weird. So I know my husband loves me. Hell, even his subconscious loves me. And why not? I'm so lovable. But, yeah, marriage is sometimes, people. But, you know, you always want what you don't have. So my clients come in and they're single women, and they're like, Lisa, it's so hard out here to find a good man. You know, it's so difficult, the dating life and trusting people. And I would imagine so. Honey, I ain't been out there in 31 years. I can't tell y'all. Ugh, I'm sure it has changed. Hell, when I was dating, we didn't even have no Tinder and all of this other crap that they have nowadays, you know. So, yeah, I couldn't even imagine. And one of my clients, she come in, and I'm like, okay, who you dating now, you know? Town a little on my utility bill. Y'all got a credit card on file. Leave me alone. They just send you a notice. But yeah, leave some comments in there, you single women. How y'all dating nowadays? What y'all doing? Going to the bars, the clubs, how is that done? Is the bar and the club the same thing? I know there's a club in the bar, but I guess not, because you can go to a bar and not have a dance floor. What makes it a club is that it has a dance floor. Look at that, I answer my own question, Jesus. Anyways, I just thought I'd come on here and tell you guys why I've been missing in action. I'm going to do that vid with Logan tonight, you guys. Deuces. Gotta go make America beautiful.